What's up, guys? We got a video for you. I finally got over my sickness. Casey and Tatiana took care of me. Like all those super fans, you know what was up. We weren't planning on doing this video. We just happened to find this huge coin score, and we have this in trace. We really haven't gone through, so we're gonna go through with you guys. It's crazy. This came from a $200 unit that we bought just because we were there anyway. It kind of looked totally like poor, like old. And we just kind of threw it in a truck, and we just unloaded a truck. And this was in a trunk, and there was a couple other things in boxes, and we just kind of filled it up. I mean, that just totally made our good buy worth it too, right?
Oh, yeah.
This right here paid for both units that we bought. We spent more than $2,000.
Total surprise. It's awesome.
One of them was in Storage Wars. One of them was off Storage Wars. But the unit didn't have enough stuff in it. It wasn't exciting. Didn't look like exciting enough that we even made a video out of it. And of course, the one we don't make a video out of it, we end up finding something really killer. But we're gonna show you guys now. And that's why we do the business. So, and you know, a lot of people will say, Renee, they're not gold coins. They're not super rare. Trust me, this stuff adds up. Remember, $200 unit. So come take a look in here now.
There's 142 wheat pennies.
142 wheat pennies or 142 rolls of wheat pennies?
Rolls of wheat pennies.
Yeah, so it's all rolls. And let's open one. This one says 30s, 40s, 50s. And so I quick looked on eBay. It's been a long time. I feel like I used to sell wheat pennies in our store for like $1 a piece. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it was Indian heads. But I think Indian heads were more.
No, I think we sold them for... $4.99, didn't we, for one roll? That
might have been Indian rolls. No, the $4.99s were just uncirculated rolls of pennies from later on.
That's right.
And then they were going up to $20.99, depending on the years. So these are all wheat pennies, old ones. Obviously unsearched, nothing circulated. I looked on eBay, and I saw these sell between $10 and $25 a roll. Nice. So I'm sure there's little differences between years. These are mixed. So let's just assume that these are worth $10 a roll. 142 times 10?
Is it 1,420?
It's 14,000.
Get out of 10.
No, just kidding.
That's where Tatiana gets her math.
Yeah, I love math. So,
no, I was right. 1,420. You just add a zero.
So now we're going to add. So this was in a little envelope. This is from Paradise, California, 1 troy ounce silver.
And you guys remember, Paradise burnt down a couple of years back. The whole city is obliterated from forest fire. And look at how interesting. There's an actual coin in the silver bar.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. 1973.
Never seen anything like that before.
Then here's just a 1 troy ounce silver Marine Corps. It's just silver, so something else. So copper silver plated, okay?
Show them, yeah.
That's copper silver plated. But, I mean, still, like, in my store, I used to get $10 for that. There's an Obama coin. Here's a bunch more wheat pennies. Here, this is Bank of Jamaica, and then it's different coins. $1. I think this is all Jamaican stuff. I don't know, probably not that exciting. This stuff I'm excited about. So, and we got some older stuff coming, too. So, this stuff is all... Oh, look, I love this. $18.99 Barber Half. It was priced a long time ago with $14. So I think just the silver value right now, I think you can get times 20, times 24. So it'll be like 14 in scrap. And all these here is 1900, 1912, 1904. What's this? 2047. No, here. 1899. 1902. 1908. 1907 and 1909. So if you guys watch the comments, do me a favor, because obviously I have to look all this up. I usually deal with a coin guy, like if stuff like this, if I don't want it, I either put this aside in a box for Tatiana, for her grandchildren and kids one day, or when I want to buy a house, or if they're numismatic value, like these wheat pennies, I'll do with a coin guy. I trade it for like gold coins, or I just flat out sell it, or trade for silver, and I just put it aside. Let's see what this is right here, okay?
So all the stuff we haven't gone through, that little bit we went through and thought, hey, why don't we share this with you guys?
Yeah, so this is totally last minute video. I happen to have a shirt here. We're just like...
I just came from barbecue.
Yeah, so we're just doing a little bit of work. But State Quarters, 2008. I mean, I don't know. That's probably like $10-20. So if you see something that you know the value, let me know. So here we have a lot of proof sets. Now, I know all the purple ones like these. These are all usually silver coins. So they're the coins in proof and silver, and they're usually like $40 to $80 a piece, depending on the years. We got 84, 86, 84, 84, 85, 85, and 1990. So I think these should all be like, let's just say conservatively $25 a piece. Okay, and then we have older ones. And these are proof sets. I think proof sets should be the silver ones too. Let's make sure. I don't know if it says on this one. The card is not in there. I have to look it up online. But this is 1977. What is the year I was born? That's cool. Packed by the U.S. Mint. I think all these coins right here are silver, actually. I think the proof sets. And you guys leave a comment, so. And you know, when people say, Renee, you should know this, you're in business. I'm like, look, I'm just like, literally, I'm trying to keep the video as natural as possible. Because I don't know if it's just a bunch of this stuff. Or if it's a bunch of stuff that, maybe there's gold coins in there, who knows. But I'm pretty sure these proof sets are silver, and they go from $25. I know there's some that are like at several $100s, just depends on the year. So let's check all these right here. These are all 1976, 82, 74, 75, 76. Let's do these 10 highs. 3, 6, 9,
George is
10.
here. Oh.
Hey, come on in, George.
Hi. Happy 4th of July.
Hi, I didn't even know you guys are here.
We just made a silver score, so
Hi, you
we
want to come be on the video?
we are videotaping right now.
You will be on the video.
Oh, okay.
Come over here.
I want to make sure I don't have a booger hanging out of my nose.
My best buddy, George McGinn,
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
United States Marine for 20 years.
Hoorah.
I tell him all the time he used to be a Marine. Now he's a battalion of Marines.
Hey, I follow the example over here.
And I want to make a public service announcement. If you happen to own a buffet or an all-you-can-eat restaurant and you see this guy parking, close down. Just do me the favor. Close down for the rest. You have a water leak, whatever. And you know what? We just been blessed by God, so we're going to give you a blessing. You were in the Marines, right?
Yes.
Here's a Marines commemorative coin. I don't know what it commemorates, but it's... Hey, what?
Sterling silver.
Oh, cool. Okay.
United States Marine
Oh,
Corps.
that's pretty awesome. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate that.
Oh, wait a second. This one has a weight limit. No, it says Semper Fidelis, always faithful.
Hoorah. There you go.
This
Thanks,
certificate
brother.
is in there, so this is yours.
Wow, awesome. Usually he just pays for my buffet fee.
No, I can't
You
afford
know?
that anymore. This is the only guy you take to the buffet in Vegas is like, look, we're going to have to charge you for 3. I'm like, no, it's just him.
Oh,
it's like,
crazy.
yeah, we're going to have to charge you for 3.
Awesome. Yeah, I love this guy.
All right, so we're going to continue this video. Just wanted to
Okay.
hang out and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So what happened, we had a $200 unit that we bought, and we're just kind of going through some boxes
Oh,
right
awesome.
now. And when we threw up this unit, it kind of was like, yeah, this is like old, but it was an old person.
Yep.
And we're like, you know what, we're not even filming, we'll just throw it on. And just now, when I was waiting for you, I went through a couple boxes, and I'm like, oh my God, it's full of coins.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a score.
Yeah, so right here, we're going to do the recap. 142 rolls of wheat pennies.
Wow.
We think $10 a piece.
Yeah, definitely don't sell them, though. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll trade them probably for other stuff.
There you
These
go.
are all proof sets, and I think when they're proof sets, they're silver, right? There's sterling on the proof
Oh,
sets.
I'm not sure you would know more than I do.
You want to type in a computer real quick? 1981 proof set and see. I'm pretty sure proof sets are sterling.
Yeah.
So now here we get to the older years, and so we're doing stacks of 10. 69, 70, 83. And we haven't gone through these yet, so we don't know what we're going to find in here.
Okay, cool.
We all do it on camera. We're doing it with our people. El Natural, how do I say? 81, 81, 77, 79. So that's 20 sets.
And remind us, how much did you pay for the unit?
$200.
Wow, what a score.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I made a score like this.
Yeah.
76, 76, 75. And I know these sets are like $20-$30. I think the silver ones are higher, and they go to several hundred.
Uncirculated right there. What is this, US Mint 1979?
Okay.
Uncirculated?
Yeah.
Wow.
So uncirculated, I'm putting over here. So uncirculated is just a regular coin. So,
Okay.
so these are not silver. If I remember right, you want to find proof. Huh?
It's not silver because it's really cheap. Okay.
Okay, let's pause it for 1 second.
They're not silver.
I just double checked them because the older I get, I forget things, and I haven't had these for a long time. So on eBay, on average, these are like $10 a piece. People sell them lots, and not the fastest seller. But when we had our store, we would get 15 and 20, and I used to buy them online all the time in lots, and then resell them. But just so, because there's always some guy sitting somewhere in the Midwest and is like, Renee, I only can get $8 on my yard sale, and they think that's how the whole world works. So I'm just going to estimate these at $10 a piece, so nobody has to leave hate comments. You know?
And let me chime in real quick. Hey, how much are these worth?
So the old Saddams, I don't think they're worth very much. They have another one. I have the current ones I bought a bunch a long time ago.
Okay.
But it's still cool. You want it? Do you have some?
No. I have a stack of them. I'm just wondering how much you're buying them for.
I don't think they're really worth anything.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, it makes too much, and every Marine brought him back, including George. Here's another 7. So let's see what else we got here. Proof set 71. So, but there is a silver version, but just I forgot how to find it. Okay, so what do we got here? Here's the one more.
So the $1 million question, Renee, are these going to be on eBay so the customers can purchase them, your viewers?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I like stuff like this. I just like to throw in my safety deposit boxes in the black hole, and that's something for Tatiana and her children one day. Okay. Or I might trade it with my coin guy because there's so much stuff that he would just sell in the store. I might say, hey, Renee, there's like $4,000 in retail value, and he'll give me like 3,600 in gold coins and silver coins, and I'll just put that aside. So I got 29 right here for now. Let's just say right here's another $300. So we got 1,400, 300.
What are these? Do they have stuff in it?
Yeah, so these are books, statehood quarter books.
Oh,
what is yours?
The official inaugural day postal commemorative. Wow.
Kennedy $50. It's only one.
1985. That's interesting. So is it sterling or?
So I mean, it usually says on here these first to issue stamps, coins. And it usually says in the paperwork. It's probably not. I mean, it looks like silver. So that's Reagan too, I think.
Yeah, 85.
Oh, this is from the Franklin men, so people collect it. This is probably silver. I mean, I don't want to open it up, but even though I mean it's going to be small silver, it's probably partially silver. But it's probably like in our shop, I probably would put $30 on that. Now remember, guys, in my store, I used to sell Morgans, like nice Morgans, for $59 because a lot of people just want to buy them in person. $50 empty. So now I know we got some full ones coming. Empty. This one has something. You want to open this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, pennies.
Pennies.
Okay.
Now you never know with pennies. There's some pennies that are worth millions out there.
Yeah, here's a whole bunch of pennies, 68, 70s. Yeah, those are usually pretty short runs. 1918s. Wheat pennies.
So if you take the time and look up the years,
people like them. Pennies is a great coin to collect, big, except for very few. They're not that expensive, so they're fun to collect. Unless you get the really rare stuff. This is all pennies. Pennies, 1940s. So there's a misstrike in World War II, but it's very few don't exist.
And then tell them, Renee, if the viewers don't know out there, we're actually having a coin shortage in the United States. Mm-hmm. So
I think they caught up with that by now.
I don't know. I just went to the bank and they said coin shortage. So
again, I mean, I don't know. Like I never get coins anymore. 1959 D's. These are nickels. 54s. Pennies.
At one point in time, what was it? Last year or the year before? That they were actually paying more for coins. So if you had like $2,000 worth of coins, they would actually pay you like $2,200 or $2,400.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. So these are all pennies and nickels. You know, that's probably another, I don't know, $50 there. Uncirculated Eisenhower silver dollars.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
There you go, 1974. There's some silver in these. There's a couple of these. So here's coin sets, 1980. These are all uncirculated ones. Again, probably $10 a piece right here, 1975. And you want to look up the years. There's some years that are better. Another $50. I think right here is $60. Another $10. I mean, like easily, I think we're getting close to a couple $1,000. And here's more rolls of wheat pennies. Wheat.
I mean, your $200 investment is turning out to be ching.
This is totally cool. Now, Tatiana did look at this one, and this was all like
propaganda.
Yeah, it's just those comedy bills.
Yeah.
Let's look at this box.
Yeah, that one looks like to be interesting.
Well, you know what? Unfortunately, what we found in the boxes is mainly like the nickels and the pennies. I rather wanted to find these are all nickels. What's just some kind of good for 50 cents in trade souvenir money. Newbury, New York, 1959, 250th anniversary of some ship. 1965, so it's not silver anymore. 65, not silver, but nice condition. Oh, yeah. Let's see what all this is. So pennies, nickels. Oh, what's this coin? Good for one fare. Pittsburgh Railways, 1922.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool. So see, stuff like this, I would just put in my store for like $9.99 and somebody would buy it because it's cool. These are all quarters, 65s. If you didn't know, 64s when silver stopped. Pennies. See see all the years. 45, 37, 39. This is probably going to be all the same thing. Pennies, pennies, pennies. Unfortunately, we found the penny stuff. You know, we really want to find the silver dollars but still, I mean, this stuff adds up. I mean, this is all great stuff. Here's all Washington quarters, new ones. So, I don't know, to me, that's face value.
I'm more curious what's inside this box.
Nothing.
Empty.
Oh.
I was hoping for a diamond ring for you, Casey.
I know.
So if you just see me lift them,
Easy.
they feel empty. Over here's like a whole bunch of older dimes.
I've never had that feeling before.
Empty? Yeah. Eisenhower Anthony dollars.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I think these still have a little bit of silver. These don't have it right here.
Cool.
The Eisenhowers might, but I'm not sure. But still, I mean, a dollar piece. Like I said, we had a unit that was like, yeah, turned out pretty good.
Quarters and pennies.
Oh, pennies.
Oh, here's nickels. These are just face value, though, right?
Pretty much. I mean, like I've never pulled anything good out of a book. Denver Mint quarters.
More
Oh.
Barber coins.
Yeah, so those are the best ones. Those are the most ones I find the most interesting so far.
Yeah.
Lincoln Memorial cents.
This is something special. It looks Spanish.
Spanish coins from Panama coins.
These are all pennies. I'm just not showing you guys. Sorry.
Here we have
Nickels.
We already showed that.
Japanese coins.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Yeah, Japanese currency. 1,000 yen, but I think it wasn't that much because remember when we found it on the desk?
What's this one?
Joke coins. So that's a proof, uncirculated.
1,000 yen, if I'm not mistaken, is a little over $10.
Yeah, I think it's 100 to 1 or so.
Yeah, it's about like $10.
Oh, a second. That's cool.
I've never seen the wrapper like that. Something from 1947.
Well, the wrapper,
they're
that's-
pennies.
The wrappers is how the uncirculated coins are. The Japanese government. I think that's right after the war. What was that? Just paperwork?
Somebody's name.
Oh, here's a Bitcoin.
I thought he said Bitcoin.
No, Bitcoin. 1975. It was the night before Christmas.
Can I see how heavy that is?
Yeah, it's not silver or
Oh,
anything.
it's
like-
not heavy.
Yeah, it's nickel or something.
Oh, that's neat. It's
kinda cool.
Here's this one.
Yeah, Eisenhower dollar. These are all pennies, different things. English, Mercury dime, Canadian dollar from 1987.
Canadian.
What's that green coin?
Oh, Canada $2 bill. That's like usually like an amusement token or something. 1956, 1942. These are just pennies. Yeah, so again, we want these to be before 64. These are all 89 Kennedys.
So which ones can I spend? Oh, here's a buffalo nickel.
Yeah, so they're a little bit more. 1945.
Is that sterling?
No, nickels. That was only a short time they did something with silver and nickels, but I don't remember. Most of them are not. But still, people collect them. I mean, these are great stores where kids come in. Like in our store, these are all 45 pennies, but kind of crappy condition. Like where kids would come to the store and they would just buy the stuff. Republic of Brazil. And then these are all just different. Most of these things are pennies. Here's another.
Barber.
Yeah, Barber, 1895. Like, I like these. I'll probably keep these. These are cool. I'll give these to your kids one day. Man.
Thank you.
Whoa, hey.
There's like how many minutes is George here before you ask
What are
for
you talking
food?
about? Hey, I got low sugar.
Look at this Alexander Hamilton banknote.
I'm like,
Are these good? Or are they expired?
I don't know. That's why I was like,
Oh,
uh-oh.
like if I told you they were expired, would it stop you from eating it?
No.
Okay.
I'm just checking.
Tell me.
I don't have my glasses with me.
It's
This
like
guy,
the
this guy's absolutely funny.
like cereal commercial where they go, give it to Mikey.
Let me
He
go
likes
over
it,
here.
he likes it. I don't want to taste it.
What do
Open
you
it and taste
Watch out, Casey.
Oh,
Let's make the video.
What if it's not good though?
I'm sure you're
But
gonna
it's
down
chocolate though. Let's see.
it. You're gonna down it no matter what.
It's actually good.
So then here, what do we got here? Treasury Department, 1969. So these are uncirculated.
sorry, I didn't see those.
I think most of these will be also around like $5-10 a piece. But I know I can get $10 if I do a store again. So I just hold them. On eBay, you find them sometimes a little bit cheaper. It's just because there's just a lot of them. So let's see how many we got here. 4, 5, 6. These are all 70s. 7,
That's so we see like what you're
8,
showing us.
9, 10. Here, I got one
Oh,
of them.
okay.
Yeah, they're just uncirculated coins.
And then it comes in. So
Yeah.
why is one blue and one's red? Does that mean a different mint?
They're different coins.
Oh, yeah.
So even
11,
so even
12.
at $10 a piece, that's like good.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's more in here. 24. That's like a whole bunch in here. It's weird. 24, 25, 26. Let's just call this $200 here. And this is American Mint. Presidential dollar. Limited edition of 20,000.
Oh, wow.
That's garbage, but it's like $10. So, I'm going to say, I think in retail and stuff, like, if we would have gone through a store, it would have been more. But I think there's a couple $1,000s in there, easily. Maybe more. I won't know until I look everything up. But, guys, that's why we do this business. Because sometimes you buy a junk unit, and you just throw it in your warehouse, and then you're like, that was kind of heavy. And you think it's probably screws or tools, which is usually. And it happens to be a coin collection. So, Scorbo!